follow the prompts to complete this task. In the Azure portal, search for and select Private DNS Zones. Next, select Create. Create a private DNS zone with the settings as shown on your screen. Select Review and Create. Next, select Create. Wait until the deployment is complete. This task is now complete. Click the screen to continue. In this next task, you will link virtual networks to the private DNS zone and enable auto-registration. In the left pane, under Settings, select Virtual Network Links. Next, select Add. Add a virtual network link for Core Services VNet with the settings as shown. Select OK. Configure the settings as shown. Select OK. The manufacturing VNet link has been created and auto-registration is enabled. Next, configure the settings as shown. Select OK. The Research VNet link has been created and auto-registration is enabled. This task is now complete. Click the screen to continue. In this next task, you will use an Azure Resource Manager or ARM template to create 2 VMs for testing the private DNS zone configuration. Open a PowerShell session within the Cloud Shell pane. Upload the template and parameters files into the Cloud Shell home directory. To view and specify your Azure subscription, run the commands as shown. Next, deploy the ARM template to create the virtual machines. Now return to the Azure portal and verify that the VMs have been created. This task is now complete. Click the screen to continue. In this next task, you will verify records are present in the private DNS zone. Navigate to the private DNS zone. Verify that host A records are listed for both VMs, and make a note of the names and IP addresses of the VMs. Next, follow the prompts to connect to Test VM1 using RDP. On Test VM1, open a command prompt and run the command as shown. The IPv4 address is the same as the address you noted earlier for test VM1 in the private DNS zone. Next, run the command as shown. The FQDN resolves to the IP address for test VM2 that you noted earlier in the private DNS zone, and the command returns a successful name resolution record for test VM2. This task is now complete. Click the screen to continue. This interactive lab simulation is now